Yo, what up YouTube? My name's Matt. I'm the owner of YourSupplyHub.com. I wanted to educate you guys on some face mask filter ratings. The CDC just published a ton of awesome results. They tested up, I don't know, probably 100 different face masks. These are from all different companies, all different brands. All these brands claim that they had KN95 or N95 face masks, right? Which an N95 has to filter by law at least 95% of pathogens to be considered an KN95 or an N95 face mask. So all these companies out here are claiming that they're selling N95 and KN95 face masks, but they're really fakes and counterfeits. So I wanted to show you guys what markings you need to be looking for and how to tell the difference between the fake and the real ones. So let's get right into it. So how this works is the CDC will collect samples, whether the manufacturer sends them in or somebody else sends them in. They fill out a form, they submit it to the CDC, and then they send in a package of these face masks that they want to have filtered. I think they have to send in at least 9 or 10 of them. I'm not sure on the exact number. But then the CDC will actually test the products. They take pictures of the packaging, they take pictures of all the documentation, certifications, and then they publish the results on their website for everybody to see. So it gives you a really good understanding of why when I say a fake or counterfeit face mask will not protect you, you'll understand exactly what I mean, and that 90% of the face masks being sold in the United States are fake right now. So you really want to watch out for these specific things, or you're going to get a face mask that just won't offer you any protection. So those of you who know me know I suck at spelling, so I'm not going to try to murder these names of these companies in Chinese. So I'm just going to highlight them, and then I'm going to let you guys go back through and read them and see what the results are for yourself. I'm just going to kind of highlight things you want to look out for in the packaging and stuff like that. So let's get right into this one right here. So there's so many things here that you need to notice that it's hard to cover them all, but the blue arrow is always going to represent the name that's actually published on the CDC's website. I actually copied and pasted the exact name that's actually on the website, so that'll be up there where the blue arrow is. The red arrow indicates the brand's name. You can see that on their packaging. The green arrow indicates KN95. The pink arrow indicates that it's CE certified, and the yellow arrow represents that it's KN95, right? So a CE certification is pretty much the same thing as a KN95 certification. It means that these masks have been tested. They're claiming that they're actually tested and they meet those standards that require them to be a CE or a KN95, which means that they're saying that this mask is certified to filter 95% of pathogens. At the very least, to be a KN95 mask or a CE certified mask, they have to meet those requirements. So I'm not going to bore you with every little detail about every single mask. I'm just going to stop at the main masks that really catch my attention and that are things that I see that you guys should be really looking out for. So as we go on to the next mask, I'm just going to show you guys, okay, so here's Dungun, whatever, Medical Equipment Co., right? We're going to scroll down. We're going to see their filter test results are a 24% minimum, 35% maximum. I mean, you're better off wrapping toilet paper around your head. So this is where it gets confusing, right? So the brand that sent these in, the actual company, the factory manufacturing name is Dungun, right? But the brand of this, it seems like they've named them Thompson Newty, right? When you're actually looking on the FDA's website, you're not looking for a brand name to be approved by the FDA. You're looking for the manufacturer to be approved by the FDA. So it's very confusing, and it's very easy for these people to make fake and counterfeit because it's so confusing. People don't understand what to actually look for. So if you check out my other video, it'll actually teach you everything you need to know about the difference between understanding a manufacturer versus a brand. And this is a perfect example. So Dungun maybe is the manufacturer, but the brand they're actually claiming is Thompson Newty, is an KN95 mask, right? So here's what I say when people are making fake and counterfeit products, right? Right here on this packaging, right, it says FDA approved. So anybody who actually purchased this product, not knowing better, would think that this product has been approved by the FDA. They can literally print anything that they want on their packaging. They can claim anything that they want. But until the product actually gets tested by the FDA or by a third party that's approved by the FDA, like the CDC, to do testing, you really have no clue if that mask is actually a KN95 mask that filters 95% of pathogens or more, or it's a KN95 mask that's a counterfeit. And like this one, if you see these yellow arrow up here blinking, only filters 24 to 35%. I know they're still claiming that it's a KN95 mask. So this one's a really good one, right? Gary Galaxy Biotech Company, right? They're claiming that this is an actual N95 mask, but it only filters 35% to 44%. So the first thing you're going to want to look at, the packing here, you can see right up here, Gary Galaxy is the manufacturer and the brand name of this mask. And then you also see the markings, the N95. So an N95 mask, again, has to be rated to filter 95% of pathogens, or it's not an actual legit N95 mask. And you can see the yellow arrow here at the top shows you that these masks filtered 35 to 44%. and you're going to scroll down here, you're going to see on the back, same thing, right? CE certified, FDA approved. There is no way that the FDA would prove a face mask to be an N95 if it only filtered 35 to 45% of pathogens. Not possible. These are complete counterfeit and fake masks, and this is one of the huge reasons there's so many people getting sick in the United States. People are wearing these face masks, they're thinking that they're filtering 40 or 95% or more of pathogens, and they're really only filtering 35 to 45%. So there's a drastic difference, and just imagine how many more people are getting sick because of companies out there that are selling these fakes. The next thing you're going to want to notice here is you're going to be looking for markings, right? No FDA approved or CDC approved or CE approved or any legit approved face mask will be made without markings on it. And that's why I hate surgical masks so bad, because there's such a difference in filter ratings from one surgical mask to the next, but they have no markings on them. So there's no way to tell if your surgical mask was actually made by 3M, CM, or Gary Galaxy with a 10% filter rating, right? So it's very important that you should only be wearing a KN95 or an N95 mask, because otherwise there's no way to actually tell if they're legit or fake. At the very end of the video, I'm going to go over everything on the markings that you're supposed to be looking for. That's actually published on the CDC's website also, so we're going to go over that. So we're just going to breeze through these next ones really quick here. Same thing, come down here. This one's the worst of them all, right? A 1% to a 10% filter rating. I don't think it gets much worse than that. And so they're claiming that this is an FFP2 mask, right? For nurses protection, right? FDA approved. And then let's take a look. Let's pause here really quick. So ISO, right? Here's a new one that you guys haven't saw before. So ISO is a industry standard, right? Like when your factory is ISO certified, that means that you follow a ton of like super strict regulations for quality, safety, inspection processes, the whole 9 yards. So when you're seeing a company that's ISO certified or that symbol on their packaging, that means that they meet like a really high quality standard, right? And then they could be audited by a third party. So ISO has their own auditing team, and they'll come into your factory and they'll actually audit an independent auditly, and they give you a score, right? And then your score is published on the ISO website or whatever company controls all that BS. But you'll see like companies like these that are claiming they're ISO certified, there is no way that they are actually legit ISO certified. There's not possible. These are all fakes, and this is what you really want to look out for. I mean, these companies should be, I don't know how they could get prosecuted or charged for these things, but it shouldn't be allowed to happen. And these are what you're going to see everybody selling on eBay. Every one of these pictures and images and packaging, you can go onto eBay right now and find people selling this exact mask, claiming that it's a KN95, it filters 95% of pathogens. They come with these little certificates here. I mean, these are great. Now let's look at this one. So this is probably one of the better fakes I've seen, or counterfeits that I've seen. This one actually has all the information published and stamped on the side of the mask. So this is what you really want to be looking for. Any mask that doesn't have any markings whatsoever is not a legit KN95 mask, period. It's that simple. The manufacturer has to have a model number, right? Like the CM brand model number that I have in stock right now is 6005-1, right? And that's how when this product comes through customs can open that package and inspect that product and verify that that's actually what it's supposed to be. And without markings on the mask, there's no way for customs or anybody else to verify where that mask was made, what type of mask that is, what brand it's made by. So all of those things have to be on the mask for them to be legit. So if you're wearing a KN95 mask and all that it says on it is KN95, it's a counterfeit. 100% fact, it's not legit. They have to have markings on them. So for the rest of this video, I'm just going to speed it up really quick, right? So here's Sunjoy. They scored a 12 to 43%. Look out for Sunjoy Auto Supplies. Definitely don't want to buy products from them. And here you're going to see another one of Sunjoy's masks. Same thing. I only publish the manufacturer brands on here that have doubles. So like this company had sent in 2 different masks, or they got a hold of, CDC got a hold of 2 different masks. And again, here's another one, 24 to 30%. Any Sunjoy product, I definitely would not be using. Look at 95% filtration efficiency. Bullshit. Fake FFP2, don't think so. FDA approved, doubt it. So certificate of what? Bullshit? I think so. Stampings? Yeah, these are legit fakes. They're fucking the real deal. So here's another one. Who is this? Hernana Fringahunga Industries Co. Limited, 49 to 57%. Same thing. Stamps on the side, certificates. Makes it look real. Had you not read this video, or what? Read this video. Had you not read this video, had you not watched this video, here's one, Ningingo Greenhouse Science, Health and Science, or Health, Science and Technologies, look out for that brand, 11%. What a joke. Better off wrapping toilet paper around your head. The packing looks real, the certificate looks real. Garbage. Next, here's another one, Pervigor. Not sure who they are, but trash, absolute garbage. This one actually scored a 69 to 74% filter rating. So this is probably one of the better fakes that we've actually seen filter-wise. But again, it still has all the fake stampings on it. You can see their brand name stamped on the side of the mask. Definitely don't want to be wearing any Pervargo products. Hell no. And then next here, we got Putin City. I think that's what it said. Yep. And then again, 35 to 72%. Absolute garbage. Packing still looks legit. Same thing, all the legit markings. Don't buy them, no stamps. Oh, this one even has stamps on the side here. You can see the actual brand or the model number there published on the side of the mask. And then Synup, let's see what they got. Synup Health, and they're a Shizhen Co. company from China. Another 10 mask filter rated, 43 to 74% filtration ratings. Absolute trash. Just the KN95 mask mark on one side, no marks on the other. I mean, you guys got to be really careful when buying masks from other manufacturers that you've never bought from before, because there are so many fakes. Here's another N95 one, right? So this company is claiming that they got an N95 mask, yet it only filters 41% to 49% of pathogens. On the packaging here, you can see this girl's face here, right? I know I've seen this on eBay. People are selling this exact brand on eBay. So Yai Ho Kang, you definitely want to look out for their mask and look out for this specific model's image. This photo right here published on the packaging. This is definitely what you want to look out for. eBay, I'm telling you guys do not want to be buying face masks on eBay. 99% chance they are fake. I have not seen one legit brand on eBay yet. Not one manufacturer or one person have I seen selling a mask on eBay that actually is legit and approved by the FDA. And it's actually illegal right now for anybody to sell a mask on eBay, any type of face mask whatsoever. So if you've actually bought one, you can actually report them and eBay will actually force them to refund your money. So you'll get your mask and a full refund. And this is the part everybody's been waiting for, the real ones, right? So this is the company called J. Ande Chinomi Daily Chemicals Company, also known as the brand CM. And this is where it's confusing people, and people don't understand the difference between an FDA approved brand and an FDA approved manufacturer. The FDA does not approve the brand, right? They approve the manufacturer. So the manufacturer who makes CM brand masks is called Jiande Chinomi Chemical Company, right? The brand that they're actually making products of is the brand CM. So that's why it's confusing and most people don't understand the difference. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to look right there, like the model tested, right? That's a 600-51. So let me pull up our website. We sell two different styles of the behind the ear style, the 605-1 and the 606-1s. So I'm going to show you guys those on our website. And then I'm also going to show you from our other video, if you guys remember my filter test video, here's a little frozen shot of it, right? So here's the packaging you're going to want to look at, right? So obviously when you're buying the smaller amounts, like under 50, you're not going to actually get the packaging. But the model number right here, you see where that yellow arrow is blinking? Real KN95 masks will come individually packaged. They'll have the model number on the mask itself, on the packaging of the mask, and on the box that the mask actually comes in. So if you're ever getting KN95 masks that don't have all of these stamps on all of the right places, and you won't always get the box if you're not buying the full quantity that comes with that box. But otherwise, you should at least have the stamp on the packaging, and at the very, 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 very absolute least, you should have the stamp on the actual mask itself. If your masks do not have a stamp with a model number on them, they are fake. You guys still remember my video here? This is where I actually field tested all these filters. I got an air gun and I put the mask on a mannequin and I blew air through his mouth and replicated, like, you know, blowing out candles, and so you guys could actually see how well these masks actually test, not just field tested by the CDC, but also tested by a human in person, so you can actually see how quality they are. Another thing I love about CM brand is, you know, they go above and beyond on their packaging to really let you know that you're actually getting a legit CM brand mask and not just some, you know, replicate or something that another company made. So these are 3 tests, and you can see that these were done on April 29th. So these tests were literally done like a couple weeks ago, and the results speak for themselves, a 97.75 to a 99.68% filter rating. I mean, CM brand, I mean, it's obvious why they've raised their price in the last couple weeks, or the last month. You know, they pretty much doubled their price because they're really getting to be known as, you know, one of the only actual legit trusted KN95 face mask manufacturers in the world, and they always go above and beyond on both their products and their packaging to ensure that they're authentic. They even started stamping their latest packaging with their own signature stamp on the outside of the packaging, so it makes it even harder for people to counterfeit these and make fake ones. So, you know, and you're not guaranteed that you're getting a CM brand mask, that it's not a counterfeit. But CM brand has really gone above and beyond, especially with their packaging and everything else, to ensure that you can actually tell that it's made by CM. You can look at the packaging, you can look at the mask, you can look at everything about them. I'm in absolute love with them. They're my favorite brand. They're all of our customers' favorite brands. You can't go wrong with the CM brand. So do me a huge favor, if this video helped you guys out, please subscribe to my channel. It takes me hours and sometimes days to make these videos for you guys, so I'm trying to give you guys a ton of value, help you guys stay safe and protected. If you guys could help me out by liking and subscribing, it would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Check out our other videos on YouTube.